Hello everyone, welcome to Cloudy Tech. Please like, subscribe for more videos. So today we will learn how to create our new Azure VM with Azure Portal. So basically we will use our new sandbox, which is totally free for learning purposes. I will keep the link in the description. Once we log in through the portal, I'm using my learning email for our demo for today. And we will try to find the virtual machine by clicking in the search bar, virtual machines. We will click on it. We will go directly to our virtual machines. As we don't have any virtual machine, we will create a new one now. We will hit create and take the first option. We will start with the basic. So first, we need to have a subscription to create our resources. We will go with the default one. And we need a resource group. We will go with the default one as well. We need the name for our virtual machine. We will call it my first VM for this demo. We will specify the region. So basically we have a lot of regions and the recommended is to choose the nearest one to your country based on your location. Availability options, we don't need any availability option for this demo. We will just go with the basics. For security type, we will go with the standard. For the image, as we have multiple operating system, we can just choose the operating system that we want by searching the name of the operating system. For example, Windows or Linux box, or we can just simply go to select the image that we need. As we can see, we have some filters for the pricing for operating system. We can choose free. We can choose the operating system Windows, Linux, or whatever is suitable for our VM. So I will just show you some filters that I applied and what is the result that we can see here by scrolling up and down. So we'll go back and choose our Windows Server 2022 data center. As we can see here, we will just scroll down. We will check the size, what is the suitable size for me, and it's also affect the monthly cost. We can get the recommended size, or we can go and check, modify what is the best size for our load. We will keep the default one. We need a username and a password to log in for the first time for the virtual machine that we were creating. So basically this will be the admin user. We'll type the password and confirm. We will keep the inbound port, the public one, open for this demo only, so we can just show you how you can use this public IP to log in to your virtual machine. Operating system disk type, we will choose the standard, which will become the cheapest option, as we're not running that much load for the time being. Encryption type, will keep it the default one, and we will hit next. We will go with the virtual network. We have one virtual network for our demo, one subnet and one public IP. We will keep the default ones, and we can check mark this box just to delete the public IP and the NIC card once we delete the resources, so it will be deleted in once. We will just keep all default settings as it is, and we will hit next. Then review and create. So basically here in this landing page, we will see specifically the details of our resources that we are going to create and the estimated cost. As we can see, the basics: subscription, resource group, virtual machine name, in which region, the operating system, many details that is related to our resources. As we know, all the resources must live in one resource group, so all the resources will be in one specific resource group. The virtual machine will be deployed, attached with one NIC card and one public IP, and for sure the OS disk, which is the image is installed already on it. We can see the deployment is started already, and we can we can see what is happening in the backend directly from this view. We can see the resources, type, status, and operation details. From the status, we can see 3 resources are already created and the status is okay. And still we are waiting for the network card and the virtual machine to be deployed successfully. In this page, if there is any error or misconfiguration, it will show us like there is one error and we can cancel or redeploy the specific resource instead of rebuild everything from the scratch. It will take a couple of minutes for our resource to be deployed, and as we mentioned before, it's also depend for the region. You need to choose the nearest data center to you, to your location. So the deployment succeed, we will just hit go to resource directly, and we will land to the virtual machine page. As we can see here, all the details of our virtual machine by scrolling down, and we have one public IP. So we will just copy the public IP. We will open the RDP tool from local machine, and we will just paste the IP, and we will hit connect. We will enter the username and the password that we created previously. And we will hit OK. Now we're trying to connect. It will take a few seconds. Okay, sorry, mistype the password. I will just make sure is it the correct one. Let's copy again. Yeah, we will open the RDP. And enter the correct password this time. Yes, and we're successfully logged into our first Windows Server 2022 virtual machine that is built on Azure. It will take a couple of seconds because this is the first login. Profile just created. We will just wait a couple of seconds, and we can see our virtual machine will be ready to be used. Here we can see the server manager is up and running. We will just wait. Yeah. So our server is ready to be used, as you can see, in separate, totally separate environment. we will just sign out, and we will go to the resource group, which we just used to deploy our resources, and we will just start cleaning up our resources just to avoid extra cost that it may impact. We will just copy the resource group, paste it, and hit delete. So in this case, basically what happened, once we finish from our resources, we just directly delete them because they are not anymore in use. And second thing, we are avoiding the extra cost. It will take a couple of minutes just to delete the resources. As we can see from the notification, the deleting resource group is running. Once it's done, we can see that we are finished from our virtual machine.